Testimony time.
It's definitely time to testify. Testimony time. To read Psalms 119, verses 142 to 144. Thy righteousness is everlasting. Thy law, thy testimony is the truth. Trouble and anguish have taken over me, yet thy commandments is my delight. The righteousness of thy testimony is everlasting. Give me, I, overstanding, understanding, and understanding, and I shall live. This was 2018, in the month of February. I used to mess around with rideshare driving, but at this moment in time, I was working at this nightclub, doing security. So after I got off work, I turned my app on and picked up these two Latinas. As I was taking them to their destination, they wanted to stop at a Mexican restaurant. This was around 11 o'clock, 11:30 at night. And so I went through the drive-thru. They ordered their food and they asked me if I wanted something. And I said, sure. Can I get me a soda fry? So as I was driving, going to drop them off at their destination, I succeeded in dropping them off. I drove around the corner, pulled that asada fry out, and went to town on that food, right? So I began to get sleepy. And so I told myself, okay, this is gonna be the last ride I do. And so I picked these two couples up, took them to the casino, and succeeded on dropping them off. I was on the 5th floor of that parking garage. My intuition, my third mind, my subconscious mind told me to pull over, lay back in my chair and took that nap. Nope, didn't want to do that. I wanted to sleep in my old bed, right? So what did I do? I proceeded to leave out of the parking garage, driving straight up this dark road, very, very dark, gloomy road. Lights is barely shining on the road. So I turned my lights on, of course, my lights is already on. And I was driving, nodded off 3 times. 3 times. The third time, hit a pole. And I was materialistic then. Very, very, very materialistic. So the first thing I did was like, man, I hope my car is okay. Instead of checking on myself. So I got out the car, right? Checked on the car, leaking oil. And suddenly, this spirit overcame me. This spirit of fear. This spirit of pain. It was like a blanket that came over me. And I instantly, kid you not, I instantly felt the spirit of that beef I just ate, right? So I'm shaking. I'm like, okay. I took heed to that. I said, okay. Hop back in the car, called my friend up, got off the freeway, car stopped, got the car towed. This is around the time I was living with moms. And so then I looked within myself after looking at both my cars. And I'm like, okay, the other car I had a situation in that car as well. I said, man, the Most High, the creative energy, the higher source, the universe is trying to get my attention. What's really going on? So I look within, deep within, in my vessel, within myself, within thyself, within I, myself. And I was like, okay, I see Wagwan. I need to change. I need to cut this meat out. I need to cut it out. So that's when I began my journey, prolonging towards February 18th, to the 20th, that's when I connected with two good brothers. And they helped me along the journey. We helped each other. The first herb I came upon was moringa. Moringa, the beneficial herb. You can make teas with it. You use it as food for seasoning, right? It's a plant. And so, therefore, I just kept pushing through the journey. So if anything you want to change in life, you can change it too. But you got to just take heed. Go through life, learn its lessons of life, embrace it, and keep it pushing. Don't worry about what other people are thinking or saying or the naysayers. That's going to come regardless of what you do. So keep striving on to perfection. Keep striving. You keep striving on to perfection. Wipe your dirt off, wipe the sweat off, and keep it going. You feel me? That's what it is right there. And eventually I got into the kitchen and started whipping it up. I was like, yep, I've been here before. So find your passion. It's inside you. The truth is inside you. The truth is inside you. The kingdom of the Most High is already inside you. The kingdom of the creative energy is already inside of you. The kingdom is already inside, and that lion is already inside of you. You know what I'm saying? So peace and love.